Hi guys, welcome back. This is the build for this weekend. The little tank behind me there, you can see the little square tank. That's what we're going to be doing today, and I've selected a few bits of hardscape that I want to use. I'm going to use some my standard base, so I'm going to put the standard Scott's gardening soil in there, and then I'm going to cap that off with the unicorn filter mix that I get from Clark Rubber. Then I'm going to put some river sand on, or some creek sand on, to match in with what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to have some bits of timber, and I'm going to put mostly the River Creek rocks in, and these are to eventually put in the fish that I picked up from the creek last weekend. So the little babies are still there, and they're looking for a home. So this tank's going to be it. So I haven't completely decided on the design. I've got an idea of the design. I've got 3 little bits of timber that I'm going to use to form what looks like a tree underwater, laying down, and then some larger rocks coming up out of the water, almost touching the surface. And then I'm going to build up around the base with some medium-sized to smaller rocks, just so that has some riverbank appeal to it. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll pop you on the stand, put you on hyperlapse, and get stuck in. So that's the mud layer down. So that's well and truly saturated. So I've been doing that more recently. So full layer, completely saturated. And now I'll lay the sand topping to cap that out on top of that. So I'm liking how that's coming together. So I've got the larger rock at the back leaning over the other, so it's sort of like a shelf. And then the tree coming up between. I'll fill all this area in at the back here. And then this rock submerged into the substrate. So now I'll add some, I think that's okay for the big rocks. Maybe one more here at the back in front of the filter. I'll see what I've got outside, and then I'm going to have the larger rocks, but I'll put down the riverbed sand first to cover the filter sand. But all in all, I think that one's coming together nicely. Now it's got to leave room for the light to go on top. So that's there. So that's going to look all right there, I think. And I'm going to have something in here to hold up this stem, so I'll put a larger rock in here between these two, and that will hold that up. So yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah. So that's come together really nicely. I've got a fair bit of height on the side here. I'll see how that goes. I might leave that because that's not the side you view the tank from. This is the side you view the tank from. But I really like the way that sand looks. So we've got this rock here flowing down and through, completing on that rock there with the gap between. And then we've got this boulder here at the back, sort of like leaning out over the top of the tree. And then we've got a gap around the back there for the fish to get around the back. So I'm liking how that's come out. So let's get some water in there and have a look how all that sand settles out. So a little bit of an extra there. I've had this out the back. I had 3 of them, and I was going to bonsai them, but I pulled 2 up out of the yard and broke their tap roots, so they died. So I've only got the 1 left. But I still intended to bonsai it, and I thought, why don't I bonsai it in the tank? Because this is a perfect opportunity to bring them all together. So I've stripped all the dirt off that one, attached it to a rock, and popped it in the back corner there. And hopefully that will go well. The only thing is it's not getting any direct sunlight here. So I'll pop some lights on it and see how we go. And now we've just got these extra bits and pieces to decorate the rocks. So these are all the pebble stones from the creek. So I'll just drop these in just for effect. Just randomly grabbing the different sizes and just dropping them around the base of the larger rocks, and then just a little bit further out. Sorry, I was holding that container in front of the tank. Now I've washed the hell out of this river stuff, this creek pebbles and sand, but you can still see the staining in the watercolour. So a couple of water changes, a bit of filtering. I'll get some plants in here soon, and that should start to sort it out. So I really hope this one goes nice, and we'll work on bonsaiing that, sort of pulling it out over the tank, and I think that brings it together really nicely. Yep, just standing back here to have a bit of a look. Yep, and I really like that. So now I'm going to pop some plants in there. So I really think that's come together nicely. I'm having a closer look at it now. And yeah, I really like working with the stones. So there's the finished Scape. I think it's come out really nice and I like it a lot. I really do like working with rocks and these gravels. I like the textures in the gravel. So that's looking really good. Tree at the top coming out. So I'm really hoping that that takes. I believe it should. I've had that tree for a little while now, a couple of years I think. So I'm very happy with how that's turned out, I think. I don't even mind this view from the side. Maybe next time I'll not go up so high with the sand on the side. Yeah, there you go.